So today you're going to go into Microsoft Word and you're going to choose a blank document. And today what we're going to do is we are going to brainstorm ideas for interview questions that you might have of your first grade buddy. You guys are going to be interviewing them. They're going to be interviewing you. And you're going to be writing a paper about your first grade buddy. Okay. So we need to get some questions down so that when you go interview them, you have your laptop, you have your questions, and you can write in your answers. This is the format that I'd like them to take. For this, you do not need a heading because this is just brainstorming background work. You don't need a heading on this. You don't need a title on this one. You're going to go to bold and underline. You're going to put in your first topic category. So it might be background information, like that. You're going to take away the bold and underline. You're going to choose a bullet point. And you're going to type some questions that you might ask them about their background. So you might say something like, what is your full name? Okay. You might ask, do you have a nickname? If they ask this, Lyra, and they say, do you have a nickname? And they say yes. And they just smile at you because they're really cute. What do you think your next question might be? Yeah. What is it? So you don't want to write what is it right here, because then you're not going to have room to type it in. So that question is kind of considered a follow-up question. So I'm going to hit return. And now I want to indent that bullet over. To indent the bullet over, I'm going to use this button right here. And now I can type my other follow-up question. Maybe what is it? Now, if you ask them, do you have a nickname, and they say no, well, are you going to ask this question? No, you're not going to ask them that, right? You just cross it out or delete it. All right, I'm going to hit return. How do you think I get that bullet point back over to the other side? Because I don't want it here. I want it back over in line with the other ones. Yes? Good, I'm going to hit this one right here. This is our decrease indent button. And that will get it to go back. Now I can ask another question. Maybe I ask, how old are you? I might ask, when is your birthday? I might ask, what is your favorite color? What would be a good follow-up question for that question? What is your favorite color? Yeah. So you ask that and they say pink. What might your follow-up question be? Yes.
Why do you like that color?
Yeah. So I might come in here and do a follow-up question of, why do you like that color? All right. So let's say I have enough information there to write a paragraph. You are going to want enough to write a 5-sentence paragraph. So if you don't think that's enough, you would want to ask more questions. Okay, so I'm going to hit return again to get rid of the bullet points. And I'm going to hit bold and underline. And my next paragraph might be about family. Okay, same sort of thing. I might ask, how many, whoops, forgot to take away the bold and underline. How many people are in your family? What might be a follow-up question? If they say, I have 5, what might you ask? Yeah.
How many, or do you have brothers and sisters?
Okay. You could? Yes.
What is your family's
Okay, what are their names? What else? Yes.
name? How many brothers or sisters do you have?
Okay. Yes.
How old are your siblings?
Yeah. Okay, these are all follow-up questions. Everybody get a good idea? You might ask, do you have any pets? What might your follow-up questions be? Yeah.
What are their names?
What are their names? Yes.
What kind are they?
What kind are they? Okay. Yeah.
Which age
Okay.
How old are they?
Yeah. What happens if they say, do you have any pets? And they say no. Are you going to ask them all the follow-up questions? No, you're not going to ask them all the follow-up questions. But if they say no, you need to have enough questions there, other questions that you can still write your 5-sentence paragraph. So you need to make sure you got enough questions to write that 5-sentence paragraph. Hold on for just a second. Next one. School. You might ask what grade they're in. Well, you already know that, but you might want to ask it anyways, just so you have that written down. What school do they go to? You know that, but you might want to ask it so you can at least write it down, so you can include that in your paragraph. Who is their teacher? What is their favorite class? Why do they like that class? What are the specialists? What's their favorite class party? What's their favorite field trip? What's their favorite school lunch? These are all questions you could ask. Do we want to ask, what is your least favorite class? No. And we don't want to ask any questions about friends. No questions about, do you have friends in your classes? What are your friends' names? We're not doing any questions about friends. Get your hand down just for a second. Last one, likes. Now, we had favorite color up here, didn't we? Yes? When we say likes, it might not be likes, but it might be instead, what are you doing? Why? Is that helping you right now? It might be hobbies, sports, clubs, activities. Okay? It might be more of that kind of thing because you already have like favorite color. And if you put something up here like favorite food or favorite book, that might fit more up here than down here. Does everybody understand? So when you are done, you're going to have these 4 categories. You need at least 15 to 20 questions minimum. Now if you look here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 15 to 20 questions is not that many. more importantly, you need to have enough that you can write a 5-sentence paragraph for each one of these topics. So if that means you have to ask 30 questions, well, then you better write 30 questions. If you have to write 40 questions, you better write 40 questions. You need enough to do a 5-sentence paragraph for each one of these topics. You're going to save it and turn it into Google Classroom. This is due by next Tuesday. All right, questions? Yes,
How many topics do you need?
I just said this one, this one, this one, and this one. 15 to 20 questions minimum. Yes,
What happens if your buddy answers I don't know?
well then you should have some backup questions. So make sure you have enough. Yes,
What if you share a buddy with someone? They have to answer some of the same questions.
you'll each do your own. It's a good question. You each will do your own. Now some of your questions might be the same. Like, what school do you go to? Well, that probably is going to be on both of yours. So you'll ask that question once, and then both of you can write the answer down. Or how old are you? You both are probably going to ask that. So you both will write that down. But if there's something that's different on one person's than on the others, you'll make sure you ask those questions as well. Yes,
Follow-up questions count.
yes.